Well, Russia has moved to block areas to Facebook within its borders as of Friday, seeking to shut down the world's biggest social media platform and drawing a rebuke from the U.S. administration. The Russian government says its decision came after Facebook had limited access to state media channels, including RT and Sputnik. Russian officials accused Facebook of more than 24 cases of discrimination against Russian media. The move to crack down on Facebook prompted White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki to respond during a press briefing.
By the grace of God, the world narrowly averted a nuclear catastrophe last night.
Those were the words of U.S. Ambassador Linda Thomas-Greenfield as the United Nations Security Council convened an emergency meeting to discuss Russia's attack on Europe's largest nuclear power plant stationed in Ukraine. As shells hit the area early on Friday, a blaze broke out in training building, triggering a spasm of alarm around the world before the fire was extinguished and the facility declared safe. The United States and its allies heavily criticized Russia on Friday over its overnight shelling and seizure, and some demanded that Moscow not let such an attack happen again. According to Ambassador Thomas-Greenfield, Russia's attack on Thursday night was incredibly reckless and dangerous, and it threatened the safety of civilians across Russia, Ukraine, and Europe.
To my Russian counterparts, this council needs answers. We need to hear you say this won't happen again, as our UK colleague just stated. We call on you to withdraw your troops and weaponry from Ukraine. We call on you to respect Ukraine's borders, its people, and the UN Charter. We call on you to respect your own troops enough not to send them into an unjust war or on a suicide mission against a nuclear power plant.
The president of Ukraine called on the West on Thursday to increase military aid to Ukraine, saying Russia would advance on the rest of Europe otherwise. Ukraine says that at least 47 people have been killed by Russia airstrikes in the northern city on Thursday as Russia continues its unprovoked offensive on Ukrainian critical infrastructures and now on residential areas as well as schools. Russia has now launched more than 500 missiles since the start of the invasion, and 92% of Russia's prestige combat power is now inside Ukraine. At present, the nuclear power plant and adjacent territory are being guarded by Russian troops.